Hey there, this is Aaron from AskConnie.com. Today I wanted to share with you a couple of strategies about how to use Twitter as a great tool for building your band's fan base and for building your opt-in email list of all your fans for free using Twitter. So by now everyone's heard about the power of Twitter, its enormous growth over the last year. 75 million Twitter users as of the end of 2009, 6.2 million accounts every month. If you can imagine it, that's 2 to 3 new accounts every second. However, there's a problem with Twitter, and the problem is that people aren't staying engaged with the site. People either leave Twitter completely after just checking it out and seeing it, or they get distracted and overwhelmed by all the noise and all the followers and everything flying across that homepage that they've got over there, and any message that you try to send to them is just going to get lost. And in fact, statistics and studies have actually shown that greater than 60% of all US Twitter users, or account holders we'll say, fail to come back after a month. So it's hard to even say they're users, they're really just account holders. So what does that mean for you and your band and your marketing efforts? What it means is that your mission is to move your fans off of Twitter and onto your email list as quickly as possible. If people stay on Twitter, within a month they're not going to hear you anymore and they're going to get lost and your message is going to be lost. What you want to do is get people to notice you on Twitter and then take them off of Twitter as fast as you can. Now, how are you going to do that? So here's your plan. Step one is you need to get people to come to your page, whether that means followers or just people checking out your profile. It really doesn't matter because it's not about that. Now, having a lot of followers is really cool because you could say, hey, I got 1,000, 10,000, 20,000 people following me, and that's going to help your vibe and that's going to help you to look really good. If you can come to industry people, to the local bar, to A&R guys, whatever it is, and say, hey, I got all these people that like me and are following me on Twitter. But at the end of the day, really only a very small number of those people are really paying attention to you on Twitter. So in order to do that, though, step two, you're going to need some good content to tweet out to them. You can't talk about yourself and your music all the time, or people are just going to think you're really boring and self-centered. Step three, though, is within that pre-tested content, within that interesting industry stuff, general stuff, funny stuff, cool stuff, news stuff, whatever it's going to be, you need to disguise your own content in there. And that's where you're going to blend in your promotional stuff. That's where you're going to blend in your, hey, go opt into my list, hey, go download my music, hey, I'm playing a gig over here. Now, it doesn't have to be, undercover stuff that you're trying to trick anybody, really, but it can't be too often either. So we've done over here at Ask Connie is we've put together a great report teaching you all these great techniques of how to get the most bang for your buck when using Twitter, and how you could really use it to maximize your band's exposure and really build your fan base. So here's what we're going to teach you in this free report. We're going to teach you how to tweet so that people are going to notice your tweets and are going to see you standing out from the rest of the crowd on their timelines. We're going to teach you the 3 best ways to bribe your Twitter followers so that they're going to click off of Twitter and come to your website to opt into your email list. Now, that doesn't, if you don't have an email, or I'm sorry, if you don't have a website, that is, now, it really doesn't matter. You could do this, you could send them to Facebook, you could send them to your Reverb Nation profile page, you could do a blog, your website, it really doesn't matter. Wherever you have people opt into your email list. I'm also going to teach you the 3 big player rules for how to write tweets that people are going to pay attention to, that people that are going to be persuaded by, that they're really going to take action, because that's really what this is all about, is taking action to take them off of Twitter and onto your email list. I'm also going to show you the 6 best hours of the day that you can tweet for maximum exposure. I'm going to give you 3 websites that are going to give you just great content to talk about, so you don't have to think about cool things to say to people on Twitter all the time. You're just going to be able to copy and paste it off these websites. And one of the other things, really important, I'm going to show you how to profit on Twitter by building that fan base, by building exposure, by building a vibe, by getting people to retweet your content and retweet your links to your music, and to hopefully really just promote you for you. Word of mouth advertising is clearly one of the best things, and Twitter's really awesome when it comes to that. So what I want you to do right now is just go to the opt-in form below, type in your email. You're immediately going to be redirected to a page where you're going to be able to download this report right away, so you can get started right away and building your own email list from Twitter and really growing your exposure and building your career, so that you're going to start to get more fans, sell more music, and really build your music career. If you're watching this video, by the way, on YouTube or Vidler or one of these other video sites, just type in the URL or go click the link that's probably on this page or someplace, and go visit AskConnie.com/Twitter, and you can get that report for yourself for free as well. Hope this helps. Hope you guys learned something, and we'll talk to you soon.